Morning team, it's Saturday. The gym's been closed since Monday lunchtime. Hey, there's been lots of people requesting equipment for hire off the gym, and we've tried to help where we can, but the requests are still coming thick and fast, and it's got to the point where I don't actually want to let any of the other equipment go. It's not at this time anyway. I want a beautiful gym with nice functioning equipment when we reopen. Hence, I need to look after things now and just sort of push back on people and say no. I'm also seeing people trying to buy squat racks, trying to buy all sorts of stuff off, either secondhand or brand new off gym suppliers, and I get it, I do get it, but and I understand that none of us know how long this is going to go for and all of that, but most home exercise equipment, with no disrespect to those suppliers out there, ends up being a clothes hanger. All I have at home, for example, these days is a kettlebell and a skipping rope. I got rid of the rest of it. It was just sitting there for years and years and not being used. Now, I'm going to change directions with this story, but when I was a kid, there were no gyms around. So when we wanted to, lift things, we used to have to do bodyweight exercises, similar to what you've seen on the home workouts we've been publishing. But, you'd read some books and they'd talk about different things that you could do. They'd talk about these exotic exercises like bench press and squats. So we had an old exercise bike out the back. It didn't work, but it was heavy, so I used to lift that. I used to do squats with it, bench press with it, bicep curls with it, you name it. All the exercises I could do, I could think of or read in the books, I would do with this exercise bike as the weight. Now, it doesn't have to be an exercise bike. I think there's better ways to do it, particularly now that I'm a bit older and a bit wiser. But I suppose, the exercise bike story is just to show that it doesn't matter what you use. If it's heavy and you can lift it, then it's effective. Now, I went down to the nursery supply store down the road yesterday, and they've got a range of limestone blocks from 15 kilos all the way up to 40 kilos. And what I'm going to do this morning is show you a series of exercises that you can do using a limestone block. I bought one that was 25 kilos, cost me $8.60. If you need extra gym equipment, don't be paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds or thousands of dollars, as I've seen some people doing. Go to Bunnings, get a sledgehammer, get a sandbag, get a limestone brick. It's going to be fine. Whether this goes on for another couple of weeks or even another month, we don't all need to be spending a fortune on equipment that in 6 months' time will just be gathering dust. I hope you enjoy this. I've got a bit of time on my hands at the moment now that I've got through this first week, so I'd reckon that we might be doing some at-home workouts with the limestone blocks as well in the next few days, so get excited. See you in a minute. Hey, okay, here we go. Going to start at the bottom now. You can do calf raises, but as you can sort of see, I don't really have a step around to do calf raises or a little raised area, but we'll start at the bottom. So you can do RDLs. So I've got my block. Oh, my back's a bit tight at the moment. Probably should have warmed up before I did this right. You can do RDLs quite happily. Maybe I should have got a lighter block. What do you think? You can do Bulgarians. Can I do them this way? All the way down, all the way up. Do lunges. Turn around. Like so. You can add alternatives to that, like you can do like lunge to a twist and get a bit of core as well. You can do box squats all the way down, sitting, all the way up. You can obviously do squats. You can change your position with the weight. Whoops. You can do overhead box squats. Squat hard. I'm going to try and do overhead squats with this. What have I missed? Rightio. If I lay down, move my box out of the way. You can, I need to be side on for this. Hard to tell. I'll come around this way. You can floor press. You can turn it the other way. which really makes it into a bit of a hex press, like so. We do pullovers. Well, it's going to be a bit of a hand grip challenge. I'll try it this way. Do upright rows. And of course, I'll get side on. Palm out, back nice and straight. Do bent over rows. The overhead press, which means you can therefore do thrusters. You can do tricep extensions. And you can of course do bicep curls. Now, I'm sure you guys out there are screaming, oh, you forgot about this, you forgot about that. Well, what can I say? Probably should have written something down. You can do all those different things just with the block. Like I said, $8.60. I've got a camera shot of the price tag on my phone. I'll include that in the video. You guys have a great Saturday. See you in the gym. Bye.